Hello, my name is Jazz and I'm from St Peter's Church. I hope that you enjoyed hearing that story of Jesus healing the official's son, even though he was far away from the boy who was ill. I wonder if you've heard that story before, or if it was a new story to you. I wonder if today Jesus told you something new about that story that you hadn't seen or heard in it before. Even when a story is very familiar to us, Jesus can always show us new things in it. I wonder what Jesus wants to say to you today about that story. The official had so much faith, didn't he? I think I would have been inclined to try and persuade Jesus to come to my house. He had probably seen Jesus heal quite a few people by touching them or putting mud on their eyes, or all the different ways that Jesus healed people. But actually, Jesus said, "Go home, your son is healed." And the official believed and had faith, and he left and he went home and found when he got home it was just as Jesus had said. I wonder if I would have had that much faith. What about you? Now, while we continue to think about these things, I thought it might be good fun for us to try and play a game around the not touching. So if you've got a balloon in your house, that is perfect. If you don't have a balloon, then a soft toy would be the next best thing. I have got my soft toy. This is my soft toy Dachshund. His name is Colin. And today, what I want you to try and do, this is your challenge, is for your family to spread out in the room. And I want you to try and pass the balloon or the soft toy from one side of the room to the other without touching it with your hands. Now, this will be easy if you have a balloon because you can bat it with your head or feet. It's going to be harder with the soft toy. But think of ways that you can pass the toy from person to person without using your hands. Have fun with that. You probably will need to give it several goes because it's quite a challenge. And while you're doing that, think about how Jesus didn't even have to touch the boy to heal him. Well done with that challenge. I hope you managed to get your balloon or soft toy right across the room without touching it. Now, I've got another challenge for you to do, and this is based on the idea that the official went home and he checked what time it was that his son got better. And all his friends and family said it happened at this time. And he thought, that's exactly when Jesus said, "Go home, your son is healed." So I've got a little bit of a time challenge for you. What I want you to do is stand up and count in your head 20 seconds and then sit down when you think 20 seconds is up. Don't look at the other people in your room. Do your own counting and see whether you can get dead on 20 seconds. So let's try it together. Everyone stand up and start counting 20 seconds now. When you think 20 seconds has gone, sit down. Stop. That was 20 seconds. So if you sat down when I said stop, you were dead on. If you sat down before or after I said stop, you weren't quite right. So give it another go. Stand up and see whether you can count. You could either do 20 seconds again, or if you want a bigger challenge, you can do a minute. That's much harder as it's so much longer. Do it with your family or friends now. All stand up, get one person to time it, and sit down when you think it's a minute, and the person who is timing it can tell you who was before or after a minute. I hope that these challenges are fun for you and that you can enjoy playing and doing them together. But remember to keep thinking and keep listening to Jesus about what he wants you to know from today's story.